What moment stopped you from making a decision you can't take back? So I'm 17 and live with my mom and stepdad Alan. This guy's been in our lives for like 3 years now, and honestly, I fucking hate him. He's one of those controlling dickheads who thinks he owns the place just because he pays rent. Always yelling at my mom about stupid shit like leaving dishes in the sink or buying the wrong brand of cereal. And with me, forget it. Everything I do pisses him off. Like last week I was playing music in my room and he barged in without knocking, started screaming about how I'm gonna damage my hearing and I need to respect his house rules. His house rules. Not our house. His house. He treats my mom like she's some servant and treats me like I'm this burden he has to deal with. But here's the thing. I'm not stupid. I've been collecting dirt on this asshole for over a year now. Screenshots of his weird Facebook messages to other women. Recordings on my phone of him screaming at my mom when he thinks I'm not around. I even found receipts showing he's been lying about working overtime when he's actually at some sports bar downtown. The breaking point came last Tuesday. I'm in my room doing homework when I hear him lose his absolute shit on my mom in the kitchen. Something about how she ruined dinner because the chicken was too dry. He's calling her useless, telling her she can't do anything right, just going off for like 20 minutes straight. My mom's just standing there taking it, apologizing over and over. That's when I decided I was done. Fuck this guy. I was gonna destroy him. See, a few months back I figured out the combination to his safe in the garage. He thought he was being sneaky, but I watched him open it through the window when he didn't know I was outside. It's just his birthday backwards, not exactly Fort Knox level security. My plan was simple. Wait until he goes to sleep, grab whatever cash and important papers are in there, and leak everything online. Bank statements, personal documents, whatever would embarrass him most. I didn't care if it backfired on my mom and me. I just wanted this asshole out of our lives. So that night, I waited until like 1 a.m. Wrote the combo on my hand just in case I forgot it. Snuck out to the garage with my phone flashlight. My heart was pounding, but I was so angry I didn't give a shit about getting caught. The lock clicked open easy. I'm expecting to find cash. Maybe some sketchy paperwork, stuff I could use against him. Instead, the first thing I see is a manila folder full of photos, and they're all of me. Not creepy photos or anything, just regular pictures. Me at my 8th grade graduation. Me building that robot for the science fair in 9th grade. Pictures of me and my mom from before Alan was even around, but also newer ones. Me at my part-time job at the grocery store. Me hanging out with friends. Pictures I didn't even know anyone had taken. Under that was a stack of drawings. My old crayon drawings from when I was like 6 years old. Stick figures of me and my mom. A drawing of our old apartment. Stuff my mom must have saved, but I thought was long gone. Then I found newspaper clippings. The article about our robotics team making it to state championships. A photo from the local paper when I made honor roll. Even a printed screenshot of some college website with information about engineering scholarships. But the thing that really messed with my head was this envelope at the bottom. Inside were letters. Typed letters addressed to some family court lawyer. Drafts of emails Alan had written asking about adoption procedures. How to legally adopt a stepchild. What paperwork he'd need. How much it would cost. One of the emails was dated from like 6 months after he started dating my mom. Another one from last year. He'd been trying to figure out how to adopt me for basically our entire relationship, and I had no clue. There was also this letter my mom had written to Alan when they first started dating. She was telling him about me, about how important I was to her, how any guy who wanted to be with her had to understand that I came first, and his response was attached. He was saying he didn't just want to date her, he wanted to be a real family, that he knew he'd never replace my real dad, but he wanted to try to be someone I could count on. I just sat there in the garage staring at all this stuff. This man I thought hated me had been quietly collecting every memory, every achievement, every milestone. He'd been trying to make me legally his kid for years without ever mentioning it. I closed everything up, locked the safe, and went back to my room. Deleted all the screenshots and recordings off my phone.